I'm Neal Murray. If you got that heritage stuff in the mail, it's a ripoff. We'll talk about it later. I'm helping co-host today. Good company.
Yes.
You did know that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be different. Stay with us. Our guest host today is the man from Eyewitness News who never, ever needs a haircut. You know who he is. On Your Behalf reporter Neal Murray will be here today, and he's going to cook up his favorite recipe. Also on today's show, we are going to have a special fashion show. It's fashions for the full-figured woman, and we are going to show how large can be absolutely beautiful. Also on today's show, the vacation van giveaway. If you have sent us a card, you have an opportunity to win a trip for two to Las Vegas. And our field host, Gary Lumpkin, is going to give you a preview of what is opening tomorrow in the Twin Cities. We're talking about the 1985 Shrine Circus. All that and more coming up just ahead on Good Company.
From the Twin Cities, it's Good Company. With your hosts, Steve Edelman and Sharon Anderson. With field host Gary Lumpkin and bargain hunter Vicki Odette. And now, your hosts, the husband and wife team, Steve and Sharon.
Welcome, everybody. We have a great show for you today. Neal Murray, almost everyone I think in the Twin Cities is familiar with. He's the On Your Behalf reporter from Eyewitness News. And when Neal is on screen, he's one of those personalities that you absolutely never forget. Once you've seen him, you have visions. Oh, yeah, that guy, Neal Murray. And he's a very, very popular personality in the Twin Cities. Now, he has been on the Good Company show several times, and he's done some surprising things. I don't know if you're aware of this, but Neal's kind of avocation is to be a songwriter, a singer, and he plays the piano. In fact, he does it very, very well. Now, we're going to bring out Neal in just a moment, but before we do that, let us take a look at some of the highlights of Neal Murray in the past, starting with one of his wonderful tunes. When Good Company did a story on Neal's musical talents, he wrote a song, especially for Sharon.
She comes on the tube every day at 3. I just can't wait to get to my TV. She's got this guy standing by her side, just a smiling and a beaming with pride. What's his name?
His name is Steve.
Tell him to move, 'cause I do believe he's in the front of Sharon. Good company.
And when Vicki Odette went to Neal's house last fall to help clean and organize his closet, he welcomed her with a song.
When I write my book, you know you're going to be in it. There'll be an entire segment on Vicki in my closet. You just wait till you haven't been in there yet. Wait.
Here's a sample of what happened when Vicki actually got to work in his closet.
Neal, how long have you had those shoes?
The high heel shoes?
Yes.
From late 60s, early 70s, I guess, back when they were in style.
I bet. Neal, I remember wearing things like this. Doesn't it seem funny now?
From a bygone era, I hope.
Definitely. Those can go, can't they?
Maybe not. I paid $85 for these even then.
In his role as the Eyewitness News On Your Behalf reporter, Neal warned our viewers about quick weight loss products.
Don't believe in these hypey ads. There's nothing brand new that's not tested that's safe and will work. Nothing. If it seems too good to be true, forget it. All right? Tell him Neal Murray told you that on your behalf.
Here he is. Welcome, please, Mr. Neal Murray. Right over here. How's it?
I need this mic too?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Don't go. What's with the hammer?
Somebody's messing with the food.
Your food? And so you got the hammer just...
Well, little guy.
Have a seat. Neal's going to be cooking a little later in the show. Are you a chef?
Yes. Yes, that's the French part of me.
Seriously?
Yes.
What are you going to be cooking? This is your own recipe or what?
It's my version of a New Orleans dish. You can call it Creole, but then later on I found some okra and I put some crab in, and I'm making kind of a gumbo, and it's going to smell up the place and be really good. It's spicy. You like hot food?
I love hot. Szechuan, love that.
No. You're going in the wrong country. New Orleans.
New Orleans. All right, that'll be good. Now, Neal, I want to get out of the way the questions that everybody has in their mind so we can get to the really meaty stuff, okay? And the first question, of course, is about your hair. Okay?
Okay.
Now, tell us about it.
Actually, I was working on, I guess, a cousin station of this station, KOB Radio in Albuquerque, back in the late 60s, 68, 69, and I decided one day to shave my head.
So before that, you would just look like everybody else?
Kind of. Not just like everybody else.
And
who are these people?
These are all these people who showed up because they wanted to meet you and ask you some questions. Hand-selected, of course. Thousands of people wanted to come here. Well, maybe not. Maybe hundreds. Well, tell us about your song career, because I think some of our viewers just for the first time saw you singing. Is this something that you do professionally or semi-professionally or what?
It could have gone either way, I guess. When I was in the Air Force, after going through all the military training and learning to defend our country, I had to fill out a form that says, what are your hobbies? And I put drawing, music. They put me as a draftsman, trained me to be a draftsman at Fort Belvoir, so I almost went into architecture. If I'd put music first, maybe I'd be blowing a horn somewhere.
We have some pictures, speaking of that, of you in the Army. As a matter of fact, we go back
Air Force.
In the Air Force. Well, we have the Army pictures, so that's kind of fun. I don't know where we got those, but let's take a look at Neal going. We're going to go back further than the Armed Forces. We're going to go back to when you were a kid. Hey, there he is at age 17. You knew at that point he was going to be a crusader. Where were you there?
I was in St. Matthew, South Carolina. I was a young Negro. That's 20 minutes later, fully prepared for this. That's age 17 also, in the Air Force. That's about age 19 to 20. In the Air Force, I was a boxer for a while.
Did you win?
Heck yes. That's why I got out of it and got into television. I was too successful. I had a vocal group, a cappella group in the Air Force, and we won first place worldwide in the military a cappella singing contest, and that's the photo that ended up on the front of the base newspaper. A few years later, I had a band of my own, doing a few notes there at an officers' club, I guess, in Albuquerque.
And you sang, obviously?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Band played loud, nobody could tell, just... I was a disc jockey called the Priest from the East.
Oh, great.
Talking about trats and retired refuse worker. 1977, this is the Moana in Waikiki. Lady comes out in the audience and grabs people and dares them to dance. I wore her out. That was just last summer. Donnie and Marie came to town just to say hi to me. No one has to do with it.
And as long as they were here, they did a performance, right?
The Children's Miracle Network, Children's Hospitals. Santa Claus changed colors last December, and that's at the world's largest office party.
Oh, right.
The Hyatt Regency. In Canada,
somebody gave you a fish.
July 4th, 11:30 in the morning. This guy stopped the whole boat. Everybody had to move off the lake. We pulled him in. I stuffed him. He's above my Kadinko now. That heritage stuff coming in the mail, it's a ripoff.
Hey, tell us about that. What is this heritage stuff? Because you're serious about that.
We received a call from Ron Grimm of the Better Business Bureau yesterday, and we've been getting this stuff in the mail, and they've gotten 400 and some calls, I think.
Our guest host today is On Your Behalf reporter for Eyewitness News, Neal Murray. Neal, do you ever go to the circus with the kids, or have in the past few years?
Well, the kids are larger than I am now, but we used to, yes.
Yeah. Well, did you know that starting on Saturday, the Shrine Circus is coming to the Twin Cities?
Always a fun time.
Yeah. And our Gary Lumpkin right now, he's going to give you a preview on today's show a little later of the circus, but right now, Gary's out there. Gary?
Hi there, Steve, and hi, Neal. You're right. I am at the Minneapolis Auditorium where the Shrine Circus opens tomorrow. They're getting set up, and I tell you, you hang around the circus and you see some interesting people. I mean, I got my friend Ronnie here. I got, a tall person right there behind me. As I said, they are definitely some interesting people here at the circus, and they're getting set up for the show to start tomorrow. I'm going to tell you about Ronnie here in just a second. Also, you may notice I'm in kind of a ring. A little bit later in the show, we're going to come back. They say they've got me set up to do a little boxing with somebody. I'm not sure what all that means. But Ronnie here is more than just a spectator. He is a part of... Is that right? This act right here. And I'm going to let her go. This is Victoria, a foot juggler. And I don't know if Ronnie likes this or not, but he seems to be having a pretty good time.
Okay, Gary.
So anyway, we got other things to show you. We'll be back checking with you a little bit later in the circus.
All right, thanks, Gary. And now we have some people in our audience who have some questions for Neal. Yes?
Hi, I always wanted to know, how did you get started on Your Behalf?
Next question. I was a sportscaster for a while, and I'd always wanted to be on the tube. This is in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and the gentleman who was doing On Your Behalf, who originally started it, flopped. I asked for it, and here I am.
Great.
Good. Okay, we have, speaking of some co-workers around here at KSTP, we decided to get some candid remarks about what Neal's really like from people who know him behind the scenes. Now, Neal hasn't seen this. Let's take a look at it right now. And I think we're starting out with Dennis Bounds from Eyewitness News. Watch.
What makes Neal Murray a real man? I think it's his hairstyle. He doesn't have to print before a newscast, and he doesn't need hairspray whatsoever. That's what makes Neal Murray a man and an outstanding broadcaster.
I'd say he's a rather serious person in the office when he's not playing golf or playing basketball or playing backgammon or playing chess. The rest of the 5 minutes, he's fine.
The amazing part about Neal is that he's a neat guy. He's a neat dresser. He has a neat car. He has a neat house. He always has the neat bow ties and the neat coats. But he has the sloppiest desk I've ever seen in my life. The guy has, look at that slop over there. And the amazing part of it, he can always find stuff. I don't know how he does it.
How about it, Neal? Any response?
You got some openings on your staff?
Really?
That's about true. That's right.
Sloppy desk.
Well, it's sloppy if you don't know my system.
You do have a system, though.
Yes, sir. Like he said, I can find stuff.
Okay. Questions, sir? Yeah.
With a great Irish name like Murray, we're wondering, Minneapolis St. Patrick's Day Association, if you'll write a song for St. Patrick's Day for us this year.
For this year? This year? How much time do I have? A couple of weeks? Yeah, I'll write something. Yes, I'll do that.
Is it true that you're really Irish?
In part, yes, sir.
Yeah, which part, Neal? That was his line. He wanted to know. Who else said it? Let me go over here.
Used to be O'Murray.
Old Murray, but you changed it for television, right? Okay, yes.
How long have you been doing On Your Behalf?
10 years.
I thought so. Long ago, about 10 years ago, you helped me get some money from an employer once, and I appreciate it. What was your most challenging situation to help someone with?
Getting that money for you.
It wasn't that much.
Where was it?
Where was what?
What was it? It wasn't here in the Twin Cities. Oh,
yeah. I don't want to say what company or anything. But
Why not? I did, if I helped you.
Well, yeah, let's not go into it. We'll stay with her, all right? That was 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
No, they got the heat back then. One thing that, most people don't know much about Neal's personal life, and when we have people guest host the show, we like to give them kind of an inside look. And Neal has 3 children, and we've said that before in our show, but let's show pictures of them that we have provided by Neal. And Neal, tell us who they are.
That's Neal II. He's 17. He's a senior at Armstrong High right now, looking forward to joining somebody's dramatic arts department, probably in Southern California. Nikki's at Northwestern. She's a sophomore there. Kiana's a sophomore at Armstrong High. Those are the leaders of my family.
That must be kind of tough for Neal Jr. to have that name and have his dad on television.
Second.
It's Neal the second?
Neal II, yes.
Okay. Isn't that tough? I mean, we talked to George Latimer's son once, years ago, and he was saying at that time that he found it tough to have his dad's name because his dad's a star,
I thought it would be tough until I went to visit them at school one day unannounced, and he was in the corner signing autographs. So must be working out.
No problems?
Not yet, I don't think. They don't complain to me about it anyway.
How is it for you rearing a teenager?
They haven't gone off the deep end yet. No problems. I guess I have no complaints. They may have, but I don't. I'm pretty strict.
You are?
Yes.
Strict?
Yes, sir.
In what sense? Give us an example.
Every sense.
Like?
If they want to go out somewhere at night, no.
I'm sure they'll be very well adjusted, wait till they get on their own, Neal. You'll pay. Right?
No, I'm not really that bad, but it's difficult to let them go.
The music's playing. We're going to break away. We're going to be right back. Stay with us.
Coming up in the next half hour on Good Company, be watching for the chance to win a trip for 2 to Las Vegas in the Vacation Van Giveaway. Our special guest host, Neal Murray, heads for the kitchen to cook up one of his favorite dishes, shrimp Creole.
And our field host, Gary Lumpkin, will be on the scene at the Minneapolis Auditorium for a preview of the 1985 Shrine Circus. Coming up next, fashions for the full-figured woman. That's just ahead. All set here, buddy?
I'm all set.
Did you know that 40% of American women are size 16 or larger, according to one survey?
And On Your Behalf survey revealed that fact last September, yes.
That's right. And because of that, because we found that out, we thought it would be fun to do a full-figured fashion show. And our models today are from the Plaza 3 Modeling Agency. It was part of a talent search for larger women. They held it in conjunction with the House of Large Sizes. And these are going to be our 10 finalists in that talent search competition that are modeling today. So we start out with model number 1, Neal.
Number 1, Laura Thomas. Laura has pulled together versatile coordinates from Accent to do a two-piece dress and jacket look for work or summer travel. Colored in the clay and pink range, the ensemble blends natural fabrics and stripes, plaids into a crisp, easy wardrobe ingredient. Laura Thomas.
And now we have Sharon Steele. She's modeling another outfit from House of Large Sizes. By the way, that's where all of our fashions come from today. Now look at the fashion colors. You notice that yellow? This is from Phyllis Sidney for something called Shaker Sport. And she has a very nice skirt there and a very subtle plaid. And then the blouse is a pullover with a double button placket front, they call it. Thank you, Sharon.
And here comes Glennis Zempel, who's going on safari in highly detailed khaki coordinates from Jordache. Hey, hey, hey. Great top-stitch details combined with up-to-the-minute button tabs for a young, fashion, adventurous appeal.
She's going hunting at First Avenue.
The fuchsia Desiree blouse adds color relief and additional texture detail.
Candace Peterson is wearing, this is interesting, it is a chambray work shirt that has been stretched out, reworked, and made into a summer dress. Isn't that interesting?
Very.
So it's kind of a work shirt dress idea. It is machine washable, polyester, and cotton. And again, this is from House of Large Sizes. Very nice look, thank you.
And Jean Blakey here wears a 1980s version of the house dress June Cleaver wore with pearls and high heels to serve after-school snacks to Wally and Beaver.
Is that right?
Designed with a full skirt and deeply V'd front and back neckline. Let's see that back neckline there. This dress is pretty and warm weather practical. Looking good.
Lots of bright colors.
Yes.
Coming next is Joan Woodward. She's got a red, white, and black print dress. Wow, just bold colors. Isn't that great? It's from designer Samuel Blue, and it's a silky polyester. It's a one-piece garment, cuffed at the neck and trimmed in a textured rib knit. And you know, you notice that boldness. Now, that's different for larger sizes. Now people are saying, okay, take a look.
Is she wearing one glove? I can't see the other hand. Oh, I thought
both gloves. Thank you, Joan.
Kathy Munson, the third-place finalist, sports a very current Spectator activewear combination from MI Collectibles. The 70% cotton, 30% polyester fabrication makes this trio machine washable and summer comfortable. Jacket, t-shirt, and zip front pants in golf course green and white. You're ready if you don't get to go.
Great. Thank you. Here comes Kathy Teslaw. She was a second-place finalist in this competition, and that is a two-piece dress from Joanna York. The colors are earth tone. You notice kind of grays and browns in there. And it's the silhouette, they say, is blouson over crisp skirt pleats. It's a pleated skirt. And the fabric is a poly crepe de chine from the House of Large Sizes. Thanks, Kathy.
Lisa Kallestrom wears a trendy, positive-negative abstract print two-piece dress from John Woods of New York to be worn tucked in or sashayed in tunic fashion as she does here. Lisa was the first-place contestant in House of Large Sizes and Plaza 3's You Don't Have to Be Thin to Be Glamorous model search.
How about those hats?
Yes.
You know, I don't see people wearing too many hats around the Twin Cities, but I guess they're going to be in.
People who don't wear hats should shave their heads.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Here comes Sharon Steele. And is Sharon coming? Oh, here comes everybody. Oh, Sharon Steele is our first model. Let's say everybody come on back in. And those are the latest and the greatest as far as the fashions for the full-figured woman for 1985. Thank you all. We'll be right back. Coming up next week on Good Company. On Tuesday, our celebrity guest host, Eleanor Mondale, takes us on a house tour through the Mondale's home in North Oaks. On Thursday, field host Gary Lumpkin meets country singing star and host of Hee Haw, Roy Clark. And on Friday, join us for a special Good Company on location from the Minneapolis City Center, where our special guest will be actress, model, photographer, and now author Candace Bergen. Coming up next, we'll take you on the scene to the Minneapolis Auditorium for a preview of the 1985 Shrine Circus. More Good Company after this.
Okay, in a few moments we're going to complete this. We're going to do it while you're gone talking to Gary Lumpkin. We're going to do
That's what we're going to do, right?
Gumbo, Creole, jambalaya, New Orleans style, spicy, hot. Steve's going to eat it when I finish cooking it, and that'll be the end of that.
But before we do that, Gary Lumpkin is out at the Shrine Circus, which is going to open tomorrow. Today we're taking a preview look at that. Gary?
Hi there, Steve. At the Shrine Circus, as you can see, I don't know if we're going to pan down here. You can see where I am in relationship to the ground. Listen, we'll go anywhere to get a story here for Good Company, including...
What are you doing up there, Gary?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have a real purpose up here because you see, each year the Shrine Circus adds something new to their repertoire of acts. And this year, one of the new acts they have is right above me. It's King Arthur in gold. This is King Arthur the Lion. But see, we got a little bit of a problem here. I mean, it is so new. He is even new to the circus, and they've asked me to kind of help him learn his act and get out on the high wire. So, are you ready?
I wish you would.
Okay, now it's very simple. Are you going to follow my instructions?
Yeah, but wait a minute, wait.
Okay.
First, I must take off my Royal Golden Rock and Roll Michael Jackson Disco Snickers.
Oh, my goodness.
This goes here, and this goes there.
I think I got it.
There's a little humor, Gary.
I got it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I am.
Okay. Get yourself ready. Okay, grab the pole.
Right.
Hold it in both hands.
Right.
Horizontal.
Right.
Take one step.
Wrong.
No, wait a minute. Trust me now.
You think I'm crazy?
You're the king of the beast. You're the king of the jungle. I know you can handle the wire. Go ahead.
All right.
One, right, left. It's really simple.
Hold it. Let me take one step.
One step.
No!
Wait a minute. Jeez.
That was you didn't tell me about the big hole here, Gary.
Yeah, well, there's a small hole, but don't worry. I know you can handle it.
Really?
Keep going. In fact, keep going. That's
How's that?
Wonderful.
How's that?
Wonderful.
Okay. How you like my paws? How you like them?
I love your footwork. Now, in fact, it'd be better if you ran across. You would get there even faster.
Are you crazy? I'm
running?
running?
Run. Trust me. Run. Run. You'll get there even faster to make it over. Quick. That's it. Oh, jeez. You seem to have a bit of a problem here, Steve and Neal. Are you okay, King Arthur?
No, I think I hurt my kung fu.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to quit this high wire business.
Well, what can I do to help you?
Get me off this thing here.
Now, I think you got yourself that far. You've got 9 lives, don't you?
Well, I'd rather have 9 cocktails.
I think maybe I'll join you for those. I'm getting a little nervous myself up here. You need some help? Are you stuck?
Well, I don't know. I'm stuck all right.
Okay, well, I'll come out on the wire, and then on second
Gary.
thought, maybe I won't
do
do that. Maybe I won't do that. Listen, Steve, we'll get the king off the wire. We'll be back just a little bit later. I think this is too easy. I'm going to do something really dangerous, like do a little boxing. How about that?
Well, boxing, that's better, Gary. You ought to get off the wire.
I think maybe this is high enough.
Okay.
We'll be
Thanks
back,
to the
though.
king, too.
Hey, tell him bye, King. Bye-bye.
Okay, by the way, the Shrine Circus is the Minneapolis Auditorium, and it opens tomorrow. It's going to last for a week and a day. So
And take the kids this year. Don't go by yourself.
That's right. Now, Neal, you're going to be making what for us here?
It's a combination of gumbo and Creole mixture here. It's my own concoction.
You made it up.
Well, I've done it several times. It's not something new. I'm not experiencing ravafoovies and the flabatoonies here. This is real.
What? What?
You'll see later when the smell arrives.
Okay, let's do it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, I have all of these things all pre-chopped and ready for you here.
All right.
Now, you can put the onions into the bacon grease. And
Okay.
I know a lot of recipes tell you to use some oil out of a bottle, but it has no smell, no taste. If you're going to use grease, get real greasy and use bacon grease.
Okay.
You saute that and mix it around here.
All right.
We don't have a spatula. This is a cheap show you run here, Steve. You're going to brown that
No, we
stuff.
save it for the important things like paying you to come on.
Yes. Then for people who like this stuff, what are these? They look like little creatures, but
yeah, these are mushrooms, right?
mushrooms. Put those in, then you're going to saute that around. While that's going on, we're going to put tomatoes in this pot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the pot's already turned on. That sounds good.
Is this going to be spicy?
It's going to be spicy.
Okay.
We have green peppers, red peppers.
All right.
What are those?
Looks like celery.
Celery.
All right.
Who cut those up? And I saved 2 of these. These are okra, for those of you who don't know, okay?
Tell us about okra.
Okra grows in warm weather, like most other things. And if you just cut the ends off and put them in the pot with the tomatoes, it comes out looking snotty, really. You know. Well, a lot of things do. So
That's a popular comment, Neal.
Hey, what am I going to say? You know, you want me to fake it?
So that's okra.
Do them like this, and I throw them in there and saute the ends of them so that they're blocked off and the little ooh can't come out of it. So
Is okra the spice part of it, or is
no,
it?
no, that's the gum. That's it's the real. It's the bulk. It's the body.
Oh.
Okay.
And it's probably used a lot more in the South than it is up here.
Well, not just in the South. We got to get down there, New Orleans, and green onions. Mix that up good.
Green onions.
Let everything touch the pan at least once. Okay.
All right. We didn't really put very much grease in here.
No, we didn't.
Did we do it right? Or?
We're doing fine. As long as you can hear that noise, it's okay.
All right.
Now we have split the shrimp, taken the vines off one side and the veins off the other side, right?
The vines and the veins?
Well, the big thing on the poop on one side and the little pepper on this side. I get all that out of there.
Okay, good.
Because we want it to be clean. How do you hold your shrimp, like this or like this?
Either way is fine.
Okay, then the poop is on the top on the curve and it's concave.
Uh-huh.
I get all that out and split them up the middle, and they're going to curl up and look kind of strange later on. And once this is sauteed down, you kind of don't want them soft and gushy. They all go into this pot.
Should we do that
then,
now?
Yes, let's do that now.
All right.
I'll bring the pot to you.
Great. All right. I can't get it all in there, but we'll put some of it in. Now, what are these tomatoes? Are these stewed tomatoes out of a can that you
Tomatoes
put
out
in
of a can, unless you're into going out and picking them in your garden, which would be difficult in Minnesota right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
Then we'll make believe we have a clean pan here.
All right.
Because the shrimp
that?
goes in there.
Shrimp goes in here?
Yes. Goes
Okay,
right
sure.
in.
Why don't you just put it in?
And over here to the mixture of things that I add to that to make all this work right.
Nice shrimp.
We have garlic, beetle balm.
What was the second part?
Beetle balm.
Beetle what?
Beetle balm.
Oh.
You remember beetle balm. How old are you?
What's beetle balm? What's this? What's this you're putting in?
This is Creole jumbo filet. F-I-L-E. It looks like file in the supermarket, but it's filet.
Yeah, let's show it over here.
Oh, that camera?
Tony Chira's Creole Gumbo Filet.
And understand
is that a secret part of this or something?
It is a very important part of this. And this stuff is not available everywhere. I got my filet at my neighborhood Byerly's, but all the rest of the stuff came from
Rainbow Foods, yeah.
Rainbow, right. Yeah. We have ginger.
Yeah.
Garlic. What is this? Curry. Mix that up real good there, Steve.
You know, I made a mistake. I turned this down, and now it kind of stopped sizzling, but that's okay. Go ahead.
I wasn't going to say anything because we are on television.
Okay. We're into reality programming. Yeah.
When you do this, it's not this clean. It doesn't usually come out. We had stuff pre-prepared. Had 35 people chopping and carrying on over the night, getting this stuff prepared, just so we could do it for you.
Okay.
And, we're close to the finished product?
Yeah, we are. Where do you want us to do it?
Very close?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Do you want to show the finished product? Now, how long would we put it in here? Is there more to put in?
No, that's all. That's all we have.
That's about it?
Yes.
Okay.
And they're just going to, until they are kind of brown and done and ready and stuff, and you dump it in here.
Okay.
And then you let it all simmer for about an hour and a half.
All right, good.
Okay.
Right now, what we're going to do is take this backstage and finish it off because we don't have time to do it now.
You mean we come back, it's going to be ready?
Yeah, well,
Voila,
no,
like
we're going to take out the finished product now to show everybody what it looks like.
Oh, let's get a plate.
Okay, there's our plate.
Okay. Get the ooh and ah cards out.
Okay. It's really good, huh?
Once upon a time.
Do you ever make this for other people, ladies, or?
Kidding?
Do you have dinner parties? Do you have dinner parties?
The rice. Oh, this is the rice.
Huh? What are you doing?
Dinner parties?
Yeah. Do you have dinner parties where you make up the meal yourself?
Well, I separate segments of my life. I don't party and dinner at the same time.
Oh, dinner's a serious pursuit.
Dinner's a serious pursuit.
Okay, great.
Okay, now you're going to have this. I won't give you too much because I don't want you to go crazy.
All right.
All at once here.
And this one, you cooked it. All right.
Louder.
Wait a minute. What happened to the shrimp?
It's in there.
The shrimp's in there somewhere?
The big lumps of the shrimp.
Oh, okay.
Now, it's spicy.
Look at how it's
somewhat
spicy.
spicy, yes.
Okay. Have you tested this yourself?
I don't have to. I cooked it.
You know, that is really, really good. It has body to it. That's what surprises me. You know, it has real body. It's like a great, heavy main course. And it's very spicy. Take it. Go ahead and take it yourself and see what you think.
I know.
Come on, try it. I want to know if you think it's as good as the ones you generally make. By the way, it's at Rainbow Foods. If you want this, you can get it. We'll send you the recipe.
Rainbow, this stuff is great. Wow.
There it is, Neal Murray Shrimp Creole. Good company, 3415 University. Allow 4 to 6 weeks, please. Send us a self-addressed stamped envelope. Neal, look at Neal's over here having himself a wonderful time. And also, if you want to get this recipe, you can call the connection at 922-9000. They will read it to you, or Neal will come to your house personally and prepare it for you. That's right. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
I can see a rainbow.
Coming up next week on Good Company. On Tuesday, our celebrity guest host, Eleanor Mondale, takes us on a house tour through the Mondale's home in North Oaks. On Thursday, field host Gary Lumpkin meets country singing star and host of Hee Haw, Roy Clark. And on Friday, join us for a special Good Company on location from the Minneapolis City Center, where our special guest will be actress, model, photographer, and now author Candace Bergen. Coming up next, we'll take you on the scene to the Minneapolis Auditorium for a preview of the 1985 Shrine Circus. More Good Company after this. Look at this.
This was so great. The people in the audience are carrying on about it. Before I ask them how it tastes, because we have 1,300 people eating this stuff in the audience, it's really monkey hips and rice and woodpecker tongue tips. You two ladies right there, the ones with the grease on the mouth, how does it really taste?
Must be you.
It's great. It's really good.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't think it was too spicy at all. I do have a question though. What does the filet do? Is the filet a thickener or a spice or
it adds the body taste to it because it's really ground up bay laurel.
Oh, okay.
And but it's a thickener really. Okay. But I used crab as a thickener, the little white slimy stuff you see running through there.
Would you donate a personally cooked dinner to the Lake Country auction?
Sure.
Good.
Sure. As long as you get it at Rainbow, that's why we got this.
Great. So it's a really good dish, so you can get the recipe, call the connection. Right now we're going to do a super bargain, then we're going out to the Shrine Circus because Gary has something cooking there. Here's a super bargain. It is a super men's dress shoe deal. It's Schuler Shoes. Now, Schuler Shoes is a family shoe store, just in case you're not familiar with it. It features brand name shoes from dressy to sport shoes for men, women, and children. But today we are featuring men's dress shoes. They're Regal Dress Mocks. That's what they're called, Dress Mocks by Regal. They ordinarily cost $59.99. Today and tomorrow you can get them for half price while supplies last. That's only today and tomorrow.
What's half price?
Half price is half of $59.99. So it's like $30.
Like $30?
You know. What, you got a computer here? What's the deal? Anyway, you can go to Schuler Shoes, located in Robbinsdale, Golden Valley, Bloomington, St. Louis Park. Go and ask for the super bargain. They will give you half off on those shoes. A good deal. And now, are you still eating this?
Yes, sir.
We are going to go out to the Shrine Circus. Yeah, you are. Now we're going to see Neal eat. Real cute when he eats, isn't he? We're going to go out to the Shrine Circus now to see Gary Lumpkin because I don't know exactly what's going on.
The guy with Lumpkin?
Yeah. Gary, who are you with there?
Well, hi, I'm standing right next to Steve. This is Senor Ray. He is the ringmaster of the Shrine Circus, the Minneapolis Shrine Circus this year. And what do you think of this costume, huh? Neal, I mean, maybe we can get you an outfit like this.
I saw this guy on Crime Stoppers last year.
That's it, yeah. You should have one like this with mirrors and feathers. You're kind of a mirrors and feathers kind of a guy. But Senor Ray, now you are the ringmaster. You're also an illusionist. Is that
I do
right?
an illusion. It's called an illusion fantasy, The Mystery of Khalida. It's a big, spectacular illusion act, and I understand there's a lot of magicians in the Minneapolis area, and I want them all to come down and see me.
Okay, because I know he does something where you actually make a woman float up in the air.
It's the first time it's ever been done in the circus. She actually floats in the center of the ring, completely surrounded. Maybe I'll make you float if you can survive this next presentation.
What he's talking about, we mentioned one of the new acts before, because one of the new acts they have this year is a battling kangaroo. And right now, I'm about to step into the ring and battle
a kangaroo?
A kangaroo. Wait a minute.
Well, it's a little anxious this morning. Ladies and gentlemen from Australia, the boxing champion, Keller Willard.
And what about me?
Fighting your own Gary Lumpkin.
Oh, no.
Willard weighs 140 pounds, and Mr. Lumpkin, a very punchy 170.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, he really likes you, Mr. Lumpkin.
Hey,
Look
kicks.
at that.
How come he's
No,
kicking?
he's showing you how much he likes you. Look at that. Good sportsmanship, Willard. Good sportsmanship indeed. Come on, Mr. Lumpkin. Let's see some of that boxing ability.
Hit
Come
him,
on, you
Gary.
said you did amateur boxing. Let's see some of that.
If he
oh,
kicks
he's
me
just
again, I'm
waiting.
gonna-
Watch it. Here he comes again.
Well,
watch it. Watch it. Oh, he really does like you, Mr.
he
Lumpkin.
either likes me a lot or, well, is this a boy kangaroo?
Yes, it is.
Oh, good. Well, anyway, you get the idea about Steve, Neal.
He won't slow down.
You may want to.
He got him.
Because I understand they get people right out of the audience. Is that right?
Willard boxes a volunteer from the audience at every performance at the Shrine Circus. Killer Willard.
All right.
Oh, gee.
There he comes.
Back to you in the studio, okay?
Okay,
Tell
Gary.
about the Shrine
Didn't
Circus.
he kick him? Did you see the kangaroo give him a kick?
Kangaroo said, take those gloves off and kiss me.
Oh, no. I thought the kangaroo was in love there for a minute. Okay, he's settled down. Oh, no. Look at that. And Gary thinks he's off. Wait a minute. He is off now. Wow. And that's happening at the Shrine Circus. Do you believe that?
Yes.
You know, we might have said the Shrine Circus actually starts tomorrow. That was a preview look. It's going to run tomorrow through a week from Sunday. So it's through March 10th. If you want information, 870-4436 is the number to call.
No tickets, you box the kangaroo to get in.
You box the kangaroo to get in. If you lose, it's too bad. Right back. Stay with us. We are giving some tickets away to members of our audience who asked Neal Murray questions earlier. Roy Clark is coming to the Twin Cities. He's going to be at the Civic Center on Wednesday the 6th, so they are getting tickets to Roy Clark. Also, we are giving away tickets to something called Mummenschanz. Take a look at it right now. It is really different. It is a Swiss mime mask theater, and it's a unique type of performance taking place at the Ordway March 1st through the 10th. This is a portion of this Mummenschanz performance. That's what you were just seeing. So we're going to give away tickets to that, too. Again, that's happening at the Ordway Theater. In our audience today, we have a group from Kimball Community Education. We want to thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you. Also, we have a group here with Brenda Anderson. This is a group that is responsible for the Minneapolis St. Patrick's Day celebration, and you have a lot of things going on.
Yes, I want to thank you on behalf of the Minneapolis St. Patrick's Day Association for letting us be on your show.
Well, thank you for coming.
We have Minneapolis St. Patrick's Day Association is in its 17th year, and each year we choose a worthy activity to support. This year we're giving all our proceeds to the Hennepin County Child Care Program.
Okay.
We hope that the people that are having fun celebrating the Irish Festival will remember the important job that daycare provides in our community and contribute generously.
Okay, and we want to mention the number to call if you want more information on all the different things is 823-7243. And you have buttons to sell for $1 on that?
Right. The buttons are $1, and you can get them at any one of the Minneapolis pubs.
Okay, good. Thank you. Good luck on that. Neal?
Yes, we have Ann Brown here from Lake Country School. Would you stand up and tell us about your big event?
Hi, I'm here to invite the public to come to the Lake Country auction that's going to be held on March 10th, which is a Sunday. This year we're having our auction at International Market Square, which is the old Munsingware building located at Lyndale and Glenwood.
What are you auctioning off?
Oh, everything. Trips, adventures, dinners, merchandise, arts and crafts, and it begins at 6 in the evening. You must call for tickets, 827-3707. It's a dinner. There are no tickets available at the door.
Thank you very much, Ann.
Welcome.
Yes. I'm going to make my way back up to Steve here.
Okay, coming up on Monday's show, we're going to take a look at some medical breakthroughs for the 1980s. We have a special guest for that. And we have a special guest host coming on Monday, and there she is.
Eleanor Mondale?
Eleanor Mondale, Fritz Mondale's daughter, who is an actress, who's coming back to the Twin Cities specifically to be our guest host.
Beautiful.
Also coming on that show, our bargain hunter, Vicki Audette, is going to show you where you can get household gadgets in the Twin Cities for a lot less money. She's found a place she considers very special. Speaking of special, Neal Murray, you were terrific. Really, didn't you enjoy yourself?
Yes, I had an awfully good time because of these people and because of you. This was very easy.
Was it easier than news?
Yes, you have to be very careful in news. That's serious business.
Well, this is serious business too, right? That Creole is serious stuff. Thank you, Neal. Neal Murray.
Thank you.
A
Accommodations for the guest of good company were provided by the Hyatt Regency, Minneapolis, an experience in luxury lodging in the heart of downtown Minneapolis on Nicollet Mall. Transportation for the guest of good company was provided by Henderson Chauffeured Cadillacs. Henderson, offering the finest in limousine service throughout the Twin City area. For information about what you've seen on Good Company, call The Connection at 922-9000. That's The Connection, where friendly operators will also connect your call directly to the business or service you're looking for. That's The Connection, 922-9000. Transportation for the guest and crew of Good Company is provided by Republic Airlines, serving every major business center coast to coast. Republic, we make
with the Colonel's secret blend of 11 herbs and spices. Now, don't you want your chicken nuggets from the chicken experts?
Know your nuggets.
Kentucky Nuggets.
We do chicken right.
I'm leaving you, Dannon. I've fallen in love with another. I found a new love.
Introducing Yoplait Fruit on the Bottom yogurt. In a taste test, people preferred Yoplay's Fruit on the Bottom to Dannon's.
It was stirring the real fruit up through the thick and creamy low-fat yogurt. It was love at first spoonful. Goodbye, Dannon. You were good, but not good enough.
New Yoplait Fruit on the Bottom yogurt. You can't help falling in love.
Dear Muggs, here's a clue from a private eye with an eye for a sweetheart of a sale. Dayton's two-day sale. Word is there are savings throughout the store, the kind of deals everyone wants to get in on. So meet me at the usual place, and we'll crack this two-day sale together. We'll have to work fast. This one draws a big crowd.
In just a moment, we're going to have our vacation van giveaway. We are live right now. Chris McWatt is in the field. He's going to show a house. If it's yours and you run out, you win. Now, before we do that, I wanted to announce that next Friday, we are having a very special show. The Candace Bergen, who was just in Hollywood Wives and has been acting for a long time, is coming to the Twin Cities. And she is going to be on a special show that we are having next Friday at the City Center. Now, as part of that show, we're doing a makeover. And we decided it would be kind of fun to make over a man and get him totally changed. So, if you know a man or you are a man who wants to kind of qualify or volunteer for this thing, send us a picture and with your phone number, etc. We'll get in touch with you. You have to be available to do the show next Friday. We're looking for a man with kind of long hair and maybe a mustache so we could totally change him. He'd have to cut off the mustache and cut the hair shorter and that kind of thing. So that's for next Friday, and we need it right away. Send it in to Makeover Good Company, KSTP 3415 University, St. Paul 55114. Please, photo, letter, and ideally the phone number as well. And who knows, maybe you or somebody you know will get made over on that show and have a chance to be Candace Bergen as well. By the way, anybody who wants to come to that show on Friday is welcome, and we will be videotaping it at 10 o'clock in the morning. And now, it is time for the Vacation Van Giveaway. And Chris McWatt, right now, I hate to kind of grind this into the dust, but Chris, not yet, Chris. Chris is right there. He is the man who earlier in the year fell into the drink in Lake Calhoun. He was a videographer at that time. Now he's a star. And Chris, you are in what neighborhood now?
Steve, I'm in Minneapolis. It's basically kind of right on the border there near Golden Valley. But there's something kind of unique about, the vacation giveaway that we do each Friday is that, the whole key is sneaking up on somebody and sneaking up in someone's neighborhood. Right. And I wanted to kind of give you a behind the scenes so you could see just how we sneak up on people. And this is it, Steve. This is the vacation van right here. This is how we sneak up on people. We come into their house, and they never know we're coming. We beep our horn, but they never know we're coming up.
It's amazingly compact, Chris. You can steal into any neighborhood with that.
Nobody knows you're there, buddy, let me tell you. Now, I got some friends here. Some friends here are going to help me go down to the house that we're here. You guys ready? Okay, we're going to go down, Steve. We're going to go down to the house now.
Oh, Chris, before you do that?
Yeah?
We haven't said what the prize is this week.
The prize this week, Steve, is a trip for two to Las Vegas, isn't it?
That's right. It's a trip for two to Las Vegas. It's round-trip air. It also includes a stay at the Sahara Hotel in Las Vegas. And, and we just showed you how to get there. Forget that. And also, it includes a fun book.
Uh-huh.
We kept going. It says round-trip airfare for two, hotel accommodations at the Sahara, Las Vegas Fun Book. And by the way, it is from Twin Cities Tours and Hobbit Travel. Those are the two organizations that provided us with the... Okay, Chris, now we know what the prize is.
Well,
and what do you need?
What I need, Steve, from you is the secret word.
Okay, the secret word is jackpot.
Jackpot?
Las Vegas.
Jackpot, Las Vegas. Do you guys know what jackpot is? No, the guys don't know what jackpot is. Well, we're going to go down to the Vicky Campion house right down here in, we're at, our cars, watch it, guys. Okay, you guys are going too fast, okay, slow down. We're going to 2818. The house is right there. It's the Vicky Campion residence.
Oh, she's right there ready. Looks like Vicky, is Vicky selling her house? Maybe she won't come back from Vegas.
What's the secret word?
Jackpot.
You're right.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, thanks. Have you ever been to Las Vegas before?
Oh, no.
No?
Nowhere even close.
Nowhere even close. You never been to California before?
No.
Nowhere in the West?
Well, I've been out west, but Idaho.
Idaho. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you like to? When did you send your card in?
About, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe this.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Who are you gonna take with you when you go?
Oh, my husband.
Working now? Is he at work now?
Yeah, he is. He's painting right now.
Oh, he's gonna be happy when he gets back.
Yeah, I know. He's not gonna believe it either.
Okay. Well, we got another vacation van winner, Steve. People, keep sending your postcards in. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Chris. By the way, actually, Chris was kidding about that little truck. We hide in the mini Gasco truck that was the one you saw in the background there. And occasionally that town and country bus we come up and that went past there. If you want to enter the competition, all you have to do is, well, you can call the connection at 922-9000. They'll tell you everything about how you enter. And all you do is send us a postcard. They'll give you the details. We'll be right back with Neal Murray. Stay with us.
There are 3 nevers in Hollywood. Never pick up the phone on the first ring. Never say, I'll be right over. And never, I don't care how much you want the part, never let them see you sweat.
That's what Dry Idea is all about. Less water, more wetness protection. It keeps you drier than the leading roll-on.
It's okay to be anxious, as long as you don't look anxious.
Dry Idea. Never let them see you sweat.
Say, Tio Sancho.
See?
What's so special about you?